Hello my loves and welcome to a new video. I hope you're doing really well. It is Monday today and it feels like such a cozy day. It's really dark now in the mornings. Like it doesn't get dark till around 7:30. I got up this morning, it must have been 6 because baby girl, oh my gosh, she is so active. This whole weekend I've never felt her move as much as I have. I really didn't expect to feel her as much as I do, just purely because I have the anterior placenta. So I've heard, oh, you might not feel her at all. There might be days where you don't feel her, and don't get me wrong, there are a lot of days where I don't feel her. But these past weekend, this morning, I don't know what she's doing in there, but it's actually crazy. I don't know, it's such a weird feeling. Unless you've been pregnant, it's so hard to explain what it feels like. It's just a weird feeling to think I've got a living human being in my belly. So yeah, she woke me up early this morning. I decided to get up. I did a little home workout and yeah, now it's Monday morning. But my weekend was pretty hectic. I don't know if I've spoken about it before, but I do actually own a trailer. So we have a trailer, it's called Matcha Made, and we sell matcha from there. We sell cookies. We now sell hot chocolates now the weather is colder. And every second Sunday of the month, the trailer goes to a local food market. So that was this weekend, and honestly there's just quite a lot of planning and prep and logistical stuff involved with actually getting the trailer there, getting it set up. I mean, I don't work on the trailer just purely because obviously I'm pregnant and it's quite a long day, so I do most of the behind the scenes stuff, but it's still a lot of prep. I spent all Saturday baking cookies. Sunday morning, like yesterday morning, I got up at 5:30 to go and get the trailer, then obviously get it to its location. So yeah, it was a busy weekend, and I did really want to make a roast dinner yesterday, but when I got home I was like, honestly, I don't have the energy to do that. So we're going to make a Monday roast today. We're just going to have a bit of a Sunday on a Monday today, just a cozy, quieter day. I do have some baking that I want to do, so we're going to make some cinnamon rolls again together today, and then we're going to make a roast dinner together and just have a very cozy autumnal day. I think I might carry this vlog on for a couple more days. I'd like to go for a nice long walk with the girls. We've got some other baking that I want to get done this week, and I did do an order from Zara, so hopefully that comes this week and we can unbox it together. But yeah, I hope you've all had a lovely weekend. I'm excited to spend the day together today, to catch up. I'm now going into week 26 of pregnancy, which means we only have 2 weeks left and then we're in the 3rd trimester. I can't believe how quickly time's going. It feels like yesterday that I found out I was pregnant, and now we're almost in the home stretch. We're nearing the end. I definitely do feel 26 weeks pregnant, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I've really stretched. I feel like I've really grown these past even 2 days. Maybe that's why she's kicking so much, because she's really grown a lot. I can't even see my toes anymore. My belly's that big. So that's the stage of pregnancy we're at. Stretchy dresses, stretchy tops, stretchy leggings, just anything stretchy is what I need on my body. I can't wear anything that's uncomfy on the belly. It just feels horrible. It feels really restrictive. But actually, before we get started with our baking, I do want to show you my pantry because I gave it a little makeover. I am obsessed with her. She was looking really sad. I'd almost just neglected that space entirely, and it had become a bit of a dumping ground for my baking bits. It's now organized. I bought loads of bits and bobs from Amazon, which I can link in my Amazon storefront, and basically just gave it a makeover, and it has made the world of difference. I want to keep my pantry doors open all of the time just so I can appreciate her. But let me quickly show you actually. So this is the pantry makeover. She's still very bare, but I want to keep it that way. I just feel like it's so much easier to work with. But I bought some of these gorgeous syrup bottles, so I put all my oils in there, my maple syrups, and then along here we've got my most juiced flours and sugars. I do need to restock a couple of these. Cocoa powder, corn flour. Then I've put all of my utensils in these baskets. We've got spare KitchenAid bowls, my KitchenAid, and then just this very sweet little display with my utensils. And then every season I'll probably pop something different here. Obviously autumn, we've got a little pumpkin. We've got this gorgeous autumn spice candle, which I picked up from Sainsbury's. It smells so good. So yeah, that's my lovely new little baking spot. I'm so pleased with how it turned out. But yeah, we're gonna get baking. We're gonna do our cinnamon rolls to start with because I just feel like they're the coziest thing to bake, and they'll just make the house smell so sweet and cozy and cinnamony. And then we can make the roast dinner together this afternoon. So the cinnamon rolls are done. They turned out so good. So they are my salted caramel pretzel cinnamon rolls, and I just feel like they're the perfect flavour for like going into November. We're moving away from like the pumpkin spice. I just feel like, yeah, they'll be a really good one in the lead up to Christmas. But we're going to take a quick break from the kitchen before we go and make our roast dinner, and we're going to unbox my Zara order. So this order is for baby girl. This is all clothes for her, and this room that we're currently in was my office dressing room last year. It has since become a home for the spare bed, even though we have no guests, but this room will become baby girl's nursery. So this is going to be her room. I'm hoping that we're going to get rid of the double bed in the next couple of weeks so that I can start filling it with her stuff. Yeah, this is one of my favourite rooms in the house. I'm really excited that it's going to be her room. So this Zara order is just a few bits and bobs that I've picked up for her. I was looking through the things that I'd bought for her so far, and I didn't actually have very many things. I thought I'd bought a lot more than I actually had. I bought a lot of plain baby grows, a lot of muslins, but nothing like, but no real full outfits. Pram suits, I bought sleep suits, but no actual everyday clothes. So we have an order from Zara, just a few little bits and bobs that I picked up for her, more wintry things, because I think when I was shopping before, it was obviously for summer babies, but she's obviously going to be like a true winter baby, depending on when she comes. Obviously she's due sort of like mid to end January, so if she comes early January, then obviously, yeah, it's going to be chilly. And first we have this gorgeous quilted onesie, chocolate brown with like a little beige bow. I am obsessed with this. I think this is probably one of my favourite things. So the fastening is just like a little popper, easy to get on and off, and then actually it has got another little internal bow. So this was actually £17, and I got this in a size 1 to 3 because I feel like she'll wear this the most in Jan and Feb. I haven't bought anything newborn. I've actually gone bigger sizes, but if she does come early and she's super tiny, I can buy her some more bits that will fit her for then, and she can grow into these bits. So I actually got this in a size 3 to 6 months because I felt like it was like a lighter material, so she could wear this more in the spring. But I just love the style of this, just very simple, easy to throw on, just looks put together. That was this gorgeous little knitted beige set, and it has the matching trousers, the matching little leggings. I got this in a 3 to 6 months, as once again I thought it was a bit lighter, a bit more springy, because by 3 to 6 months we will be in Easter, springtime. So yeah, I thought this would be lovely. This was £32.99 because, like I said, it comes as a set. The next thing I picked up, which was one of the things that made me do the Zara order, was this knitted onesie, this knitted romper in a chocolate brown. Honestly, the material is gorgeous. It's so crazy to think that she is going to be in this. And once again, this would be perfect if you're having a little girl or a little boy. I just really like the chocolate brown colour. So I got this in a 1 to 3 months, and this was £26. Because I knew I was going to love it so much, I did also pick it up in the cream, once again in the 1 to 3 months. I feel like this could even be like a going home outfit. It's not that far away, it's only 3 months. That is going to fly by, and I've got so much to do. I've still got to have my baby shower, I've still got to decorate the nursery. I don't know, I'm starting to feel a bit stressed, but I'm sure it'll all come together when it's meant to come together. Picked up another simple just onesie with the feet in it this time. I thought this would just be handy for just like every day. I got this in a 1 to 3 months, and it says it's €15, so I don't know if that's £15 as well, but yep, I got this 1 to 3, and I just thought it was pretty. It's like an off pink colour, which is the kind of colour I'm going for, like a touch of girly but still being neutral. I then picked up something else in that same sort of muted pink colour. It's just a wrap over top and then the matching leggings with the feet. And then the last onesie that I picked up, I don't know if you can hear the dog. Winnie and Lola are growling. Whenever a dog walks past the house, they go on alert. Like if anyone walks past the house, actually, they're like at them. So I then picked up this knitted onesie. This is such a gorgeous thick material and would be perfect for either gender. I feel like this is really like gender neutral. The last things that I picked up were these first newborn sets. I feel like this would be really great if you are going to a baby shower and you don't know what to get the person. They come in, I think they maybe came in one more colour, but you've got like a cream if you're not sure on the gender, a pink if you know that you're having a little girl. But I bought these because I thought that these would be perfect for the hospital. They come as a full set. The wrap over top, which is so sweet. You get the matching leggings with the little feet, and then you also get the little hat. I have actually bought no hats or anything like that, and I do really feel like I need to get them. I just have this vision whenever I think about her, she's going to be bald. I don't feel like she's going to have any hair. I might be completely wrong, but I've had no heartburn. I also have fine hair. Billy does have a lot of hair actually, and it's really curly and it's really dark, so potentially she could inherit that. So that was everything I picked up in Zara for baby girl, but I am actually going to go and start the roast dinner soon because it is going to take a couple of hours. I don't want to rush, I really want to enjoy making it. So yeah, we're going to go downstairs now and make a roast dinner together. Wyn, do you want to come make roast dinner? I think she only fell over. Good morning from a very barefaced, tired girl. I'm just about to get myself ready because I'm heading to my sister's today to see my dad and his wife and just have like a catch up. So we're having some lunch, but I thought we could get ready together. I'm actually using the Hourglass Veil Hydrating Skin Tint. This has been my new favourite product, but my skin has finally started to look a little bit better. It has sort of flared up a little bit the past couple of days, but I have only been using coconut oil on my skin, and that seems to have made the biggest difference. I wasn't having like active breakouts, they were more like dry skin patches. So I think having the really hydrating like oil on my skin has really helped. So I sleep in it every single night and it really seems to be helping. But one thing I have been doing with my skin is trying to wear less makeup. I was really getting sucked into applying more and more to my skin, and honestly it was just making me look older, and I kept looking at myself and thinking, why do I look so different, like so strange? And I think where I've been quite self-conscious, the way that my hormones have changed, the way that I look now is different. I just was feeling like I needed more, but going for less. I haven't been using foundation, I've just been using a skin tint, and I'm still using my Hourglass concealer. This is honestly one of my favourite products, but we're using much more sparingly. I'm still loving the Westman Atelier contour stick. Honestly, my favourite product probably. I am super pale. Obviously I haven't seen the sun. Well, I hibernated probably for the whole of the summer. I haven't been away since, it's got to be last year now. Well, obviously it's last year, I haven't been away this year. No, I did go away this year. I went to Mexico actually in March. I haven't seen the sun basically since March. So I'm feeling very pasty, very, very pale. So I'm hoping this will just give me a bit of colour. I've been really struggling with my self-confidence recently. I don't know, everything about me I just seem to pick apart. Even like down to my content. It just feels like nothing that I do feels good enough. But I need to just try and shake myself out of it, because if I keep thinking like that, I get nothing done. I don't take care of myself, and yeah, I was just getting in a really bad place with it all. I don't know whether it's a bit of like body dysmorphia, just where everything's so different. I just, yeah, I haven't been feeling myself recently. Another product that I'm still using is my Hoola Caramel Bronzer from Benefit. So easy to use, never lets you down. And I just feel like it gives you like a nice colour. So yeah, I'm still using this to death. I feel like this is probably like my 5th pot of this. I have also been on a massive hair care journey. So pre-pregnancy, I was really into looking after my hair. I'd had my hair extensions out at that point, I think for about a year. I took my hair to what I felt was like a really nice, healthy stage. I don't know whether something happened and my hormones had changed. It was literally maybe 2 weeks before I found out I was pregnant. I had my hair cut. I think I had it cut to about here. So this was in like April. I had it cut like really short. Not really short, it was like mid-length. Just because it was feeling so dry and I think I just needed a change. So yeah, I'd cut the hair off and I thought I'm going to start again. I'm going to try and grow it out so it's like really long and like luscious. People that say you get nice hair in pregnancy, they definitely lied to me, because I definitely was not blessed with the good hair. I feel like my hair has got worse. It's oilier, it's drier, it's just different. It just feels so different. And obviously you can't use a lot of essential oils on your hair, and my holy grail product was my castor oil and my rosemary oil. I love those products to death. You watch me in December, I'm going to be bulk buying castor oil, rosemary oil already for when I can use it again when she's here, because I have missed that product so much. So I've always had like thin hair, like thin but very, very, very soft and very straight hair. I'm not going to be able to change that. That is just my genetics. My sister got blessed with the beautiful hair, and then I unfortunately did not inherit that trait. So yeah, my hair has always not been my best feature, but when I found out I was pregnant, my whole hair texture seemed to completely change. It was the weirdest thing. It was like almost instant. I had quite a lot of breakage like underneath. I've got like loads and loads of baby hairs. I don't know whether it's new hair growth. I'm hoping it's that, but it feels like dry and I don't know. So this past like 3 weeks, I really like sat down and did some research into some products that are pregnancy safe, that will hopefully reduce my risk of postpartum hair loss, because I thought if I start now, I'll be in a good place for when she's here. So obviously most oils are out of the question. You can't really use growth products. So I started by using my Olaplex again, and I was using K18. Then I did do some research and I found a product called Shampoo with a C, and I'm probably really butchering that name, but Shampoo, and they have like a serum, a scalp serum, which says that it's pregnancy safe. So I've been using that and everything seems to be fine. So I've been using that, and I also bought their eyelash serum, because another thing that I really struggled with was my eyelashes. They just snapped off, they disappeared, they went. I think that was mainly due to the fact I was using eyelash serum before I got pregnant, and my eyelashes were like really lovely and long, and yeah, then obviously I stopped using them. They lasted, like my eyelashes, and I was like, oh, they're holding on, like yes. All that work, all that serum really has like helped them. And then yeah, I woke up one morning and they were gone, like literally they were gone. I have no idea what happened. So yeah, I was in a really sad place. I felt like I was just, I don't know, I just didn't feel like myself. So I bought the eyelash serum, the scalp serum, and I've been using both of those religiously, and my hair has definitely grown. That may also be a bit of like pregnancy hormones, but my hair has definitely got a lot longer, and Billy keeps saying that he thinks it looks fuller. So if he said that, I'm going to take it, because he's brutally honest. Like if my hair looked rubbish, he would tell me when he's coming in. So yeah, I feel like it has really made a difference. And then I was also doing some other research, and apparently pumpkin seed oil is safe to use if you use it sparingly. So I think maybe like twice a week I have been applying it to my scalp, massaging it in, also applying it to my ends. I've only been using it for around a week, but so far so good. It feels very similar to my castor oil, so it's kind of filling that hole until I can start using her again. But another thing that I have been doing is I have been putting no heat on my hair. So I've never really been a big heat user because my hair is naturally dead straight. So if I don't do anything to it, it's straight, which I actually hate because it's got no volume. Or I used to air wrap it. So I used to wash it, air wrap it, and then sleep in heatless curls. So I've kind of skipped that whole air wrap hair drying step, and now I'm just sleeping in heatless curls. And I have also, which is probably contradictory to most things that you have ever heard, I have actually increased the amount of time that I'm washing my hair. So my hair was getting really oily, which it never used to do. So I have increased it now. I wash it every sort of 2 days. So what I do is I wash my hair in the evenings now. I let it air dry, and then I wrap it in my heatless curler, and then I go to sleep. So I've been doing that every 2 days, and that just seems to make my hair feel the nicest. It means I play with it less. I want to put heat on it less because it just looks fresh. I think if you've got fine hair, you can't really let it get greasy because it just goes flat. So yeah, one thing that I have been doing is washing it more, which I know is very contradictory. You've probably heard, don't wash it all the time, like it's really bad for your hair, the natural oils. But I was watching a lot of TikToks and people were saying you're following influencers with a different hair type to you, and that is so true. It's like looking at fashion influencers that have a different body type to you. Those clothes are not going to look the same on them as they do on you. So honestly, that piece of advice really changed my whole perspective on my hair, and I thought, no, I need to be following and looking at content for people that have similar hair types to me. So I'm just learning to accept that I do have a thinner hair type. That is just what I've got, and we've got to work with what we've got. So I've been washing it more, using less heat, using way less products. Try and cut back on the amount of products that you use, because honestly, that will make the world of difference. I can do like an updated, when he keeps coming in to see us, I can do an updated like hair care routine if that's something that you're interested in, if you've got the same kind of hair type as me, or if you're going through pregnancy and you're finding that you're really struggling. Because yeah, I kind of felt like I was like, do I just chop it all off and just like start again? But I hate myself with short hair. Like I really appreciate it on other people, but on me, it just doesn't suit me because I've got such a small head. Like I've got a little pea head. Having a little bit of hair just kind of makes me look less pea-like, because otherwise I'm like this tiny little head, especially now that I've got a big round belly, on this big round belly, and it just looks, I don't know, it doesn't make me feel the most confident. So I want to grow it out. I really, 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 really want really long hair. So that's the goal. But yeah, my eyelashes feel like they're finally growing back. I do feel like that serum has really, really helped. I really would love to get an LVL, but that's another thing that you shouldn't get when you're pregnant, so we're going to wait a few months for that. My camera is now flashing at me, but before we go to my sister's, we're actually going to make a carrot cake together. I know a carrot cake is typically an Easter, like spring dessert, but with all the spices and just like, it feels like a really cozy dessert to me, so I'm having a petition to make carrot cake a yearly dessert because I feel like it's like one of the best, it's one of the most classics. So we're gonna make a carrot cake today, but we're gonna add loads of spices, we're gonna add some pecans for that autumnal touch, and then we're gonna wrap it in a maple cream cheese frosting. So yeah, we're gonna make that before we head out. But if we don't chat again in this video, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you being here. I will see you in the next one, and that will be my birthday vlog, hopefully.